All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. Owen Fritzen here with you on a Friday afternoon, 5:33 in the afternoon. We do have a tornado warning along this line of kind of some isolated cells here today, moving across the Miami Valley. So this is just outside of Dayton. So if you're joining us right now, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, and we have a tornado warning that is in effect here towards the southwest portion of the state. So this is not impacting anything else except here directly out of the Dayton area, moving towards the Columbus metro area if it were to hold together. Let's zoom in here in progress of the tornado warning that we got going on. Do want to kind of read the text here for you. This is one of those things where it's some very isolated rotation that we're seeing, albeit it is some rotation. The National Weather Service issued the tornado warning based on some of that rotation and embedded rotation with two cells kind of merging together. So right now there is a tornado warning in effect for Clark County in west central Ohio until 6 o'clock at 5:25. The National Weather Service has a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Springfield, moving east at 25 miles an hour. Again, radar indicated rotation on this, so there's nothing that we are seeing right now that is confirmed, but this is radar indicated rotation by the National Weather Service. We're still waiting a little bit on some update on this. You kind of see it's kind of a little bit, let me double check and make sure here. Yeah, I'm on the Cincinnati radar site. And I know we got tower Doppler too, but give me 1 second here, see if I can back up the loop. And let me load up the loop here. And you'll kind of see what we're working with here as that loop loads here. Let me stop that for you and go back. As that storm started to approach, right here really is when they made that decision for some isolated rotation, and then they went ahead and issued the tornado warning there for Clark County. Now, as the scans have come in, obviously there was the scan with the tornado warning issued. This is kind of spawned back out. The latest update just dropped in. They trimmed back portions of Springfield out of that particular storm cell, but albeit the tornado warning still exists. Also with that, we have a lot of lightning as you're seeing, but we also have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect and a special weather statement that is in effect as well. So the severe thunderstorm warning is also for portions of Clark County, also for portions of northeastern Greene County and southwestern Madison counties. Again, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts being the main threat with that one as well, going until 6 p.m. So we got to get two warnings here in the Buckeye State. We have a tornado warning that is in effect until 6 p.m. I doubt that it lasts that long. And we also have a severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock as well. So kind of zooming out here for the rest of the Buckeye State, you could see some embedded showers and some thunderstorms with the thunderstorm bolts there across the Buckeye State. We're under a marginal risk for severe weather today, and that's kind of playing out with what we're seeing. If I lay the overlay on here from the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center, you can kind of see the overlay of a marginal risk for severe weather throughout the Buckeye State today. But right now we're concentrated all efforts here on this severe thunderstorm warning and tornado warning in progress down by Dayton. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the radar for us, not the radar, the lightning for us. That way we can get a little bit clearer view on that as well. So give me 1 quick second. Let me pop that off for you. And we'll kind of zoom in here on what we got going on. Now, throughout the rest of this is kind of your general thunderstorm risk day. We could see severe thunderstorms and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We are continuing to watch some other storms kind of pop up near Lima. So if you're watching us near Lima, we are watching that storm cell for you as well, kind of just to the east of 75 right now for you folks in Allen County. I know we have a lot of viewers there. They have a special weather statement on this one as well, going on until 5:45 with strong wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, they're saying on that one. But any one of these cells could approach the severe limit of 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. Not seeing a lot of hail with this today, with any of these, but we are seeing, again, some cranky wind gusts up to about 60 miles an hour. That is with these potential storm cells as they continue to move through. So we do want to jump on live, obviously, because we have that tornado warning. And again, right now, what we can tell, and I will zoom back in here. If you're just joining us, I'll kind of do a quick reset. We are focused here just to the outside of Dayton near Springfield. That is where our two active severe thunderstorm warnings are. We do have some flash flooding and some flood warnings going on as well here towards the southeast portion of the state. But our active tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning for the Buckeye State here is near Dayton and near Springfield. So let's go ahead and zoom back down here here for you and join the coverage down here near Springfield and kind of look at what's going on inside of the actual storm. I'm going to flip it back over to the winds. So we're going to look at the base velocity of the winds. Not a lot of rotation going on right now. However, we're going to respect the polygon and wait to see what happens here from the National Weather Service. I'm going to flip over to another product. This is called the storm relative velocity, and that also clears out the storm motion, if you will, from the particular storm, and we can kind of see if there's rotation or not. As I said that, the National Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning. So the tornado warning is no longer in effect for you folks in Clark County. So right now, the tornado warning just was allowed to expire there for you folks in Clark County, and we only have a severe thunderstorm warning that remains in effect now until 6 o'clock. So that's good news. The rotation was there on one scan, about 2 scans, I should say, and then it has let up. However, there's some torrential rain with this, and there's still embedded wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. So the severe thunderstorm warning, I want to kind of reiterate this if you're kind of just joining us. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 o'clock for northeastern Greene, Clark, and southwestern Madison counties. Again, that's the only thing we have going on right now, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. The storm's moving east at about 25 to 30 miles an hour. So if you're just joining us, it does say tornado warning. They have allowed that tornado warning to expire, which is a good sign. We are watching some other cells across the Buckeye State, some here just to the east of Columbus that could get a little bit cranky up to 60 miles an hour. Our friends up in Allen County, we're seeing a little bit of that for you as well. And portions of Auglaize County you're getting in. And some of that wind right now, probably up to about 40, and in some cases maybe 50 miles an hour. So they're watching that as well. But the bottom line here is these isolated pop-up storms today are right in line with the Storm Prediction Center and what they said. We'll kind of overlay that back on the screen here with that marginal risk of severe weather with some of these pop-up storms. And yes, there is lightning with these associated today. Not seeing a lot in the way of actual hail, but and actually not really seeing anything in terms of rotation except that one that just popped up there in Clark County. So if you're joining us right now, there is no longer a tornado warning in effect. We only have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect until 6 o'clock here for portions of Clark County, Madison County, and extreme northern Greene County. So that's what we're looking at right here. I'm going to flip back over just to show you what prompted all of this. So if you're joining us here, you kind of wonder what's going on. We're kind of looking now at just the actual winds. Green going towards the radar site and reds moving away from the radar site. That's how we indicate the actual movement of winds and rotation. So I'll kind of back up the radar products here. Let me go ahead and put it back into a loop and kind of show you what prompted it here. Go ahead and load up that loop here for you real quick. Right there is what prompted the tornado warning. That is the scan that prompted it. That's actually one scan right as they issued it, but one scan right before that looks very similar. It was a very quick, brief, isolated spin-up. And however, as we continue to move on here, you can see in the next scan, still very isolated rotation. And then as we move into the next scan, it starts to dissipate. And then finally, a little bit there. And finally, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're still watching some broad rotation here. Not saying an isolated spin-up couldn't happen. But as we flip over to another product that gives us a little bit clearer view here, very, very scattered, nothing really tight at all. This is looking at the motion taken out of the storm. All right, so flipping back over to reflectivity, we're watching how hard it's raining right now. Seeing some pretty good downpours and lightning with this. I'll flip back on the lightning for you. Kind of see what's going on there. Go ahead and refresh and show the lightning for us. Definitely some lightning strikes with this storm as well. If you're in the severe thunderstorm warning, just get indoors and stay away from windows and be prepared to take action. So right now it looks like a lot of people are, kind of commenting here. I know some people might be outside this evening or have some plans to be outside this evening. I wouldn't cancel your plans. Just make sure you have a plan in place if severe weather approaches your direction. Again, as we zoom out here across the Buckeye State, we are seeing other storms. And that storm that we kept talking about up in Lima now has been issued as a severe thunderstorm warning. So if you're just watching us there as well, we do now have a severe thunderstorm warning for you folks up here in the Lima area up in Allen County. So a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6 o'clock here for portions of Allen County only. And this will be out of Allen County pretty quickly. It's going to be approaching basically northwestern Hardin County and southwestern Hancock County. It's going to be moving right towards you there. It's kind of going to ride right along that line. But right now they went ahead and issued that severe thunderstorm warning and pop that up for you here until 6 o'clock for you folks in Allen County. And I should say eastern Allen County until 6 o'clock. This storm moving a little bit quicker, 55 mile an hour. They're clocking this with some 60 mile an hour wind gusts now and the possibility of quarter-size hail. So that's kind of what we're watching. We're continuing to watch these storms. This is the only 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that we have. We also have some other statements down here, some flash flood warnings as well. Most of this has moved out of the area, but this is from earlier. There's a few severe thunderstorm warnings in our Mid-Ohio Valley area earlier, but for you folks in Morgan County, which is where that flash flood warning is in effect, make sure you heed to that. We have a flash flood warning there for northeastern Morgan County and northwestern Washington County until 7:15. 1 to 2 inches have fallen, and obviously some more rain there just went through, so flash flooding continues to be possible there for our folks in northeastern Morgan County and northwestern Washington County till 7:15. So make sure you heed that. Respect those polygons as they continue here throughout the evening hours. All right, so not going to stay live, and albeit because most of our graphics are saying tornado warning is still there, so I do apologize for that. Has not updated, but the tornado warning has been canceled. I was just reading some of that as well. In some areas, the graphics haven't updated. Looks like they are updating here on my end finally, but maybe you're seeing some of that. So apologies there. Also on the text of the video, because we were quick just to jump on here, we said tornado warning. So the tornado warning is completely gone. No longer a tornado warning for Clark County. They went ahead and let that expire. So the rest of the day, as we wrap up coverage here, the rest of the evening, I should say, pop-up showers and thunderstorms are possible for anyone, basically, in Ohio. Kind of following that guidance from the Storm Prediction Center right there. Anyone is under that general risk of severe thunderstorms, and then that darker green is the marginal risk for the possibility of some isolated severe thunderstorms as it moves through. So make sure you just have a plan. I wouldn't cancel your plans this evening. Still, albeit all parts of Ohio, pretty much going to be a nice evening out there for you. But if you do have some showers and some stronger storms, just have a plan in case the severe weather does approach your area. All right, wrapping it up from here. Again, we're continuing to monitor this severe weather, if you will. A couple isolated storms are certainly possible as we head through the evening hours. Again, just make sure you have a plan. You can always follow along with us as well. You can always download our app. That's always out there, Ohio News and Weather. And you can download that from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Track the rain forecasts, get the alerts on your phone, all the above. Download it. Free app. We try to keep it free and minimal ads as possible. Free to download, Google Play and the App Store. Download that, and you can follow along right with us as well. All right, have a great evening. We'll continue to watch this, and as we need to come live, if we need to come live, me or one of my team members are here. There's several of us on tonight, so one of us needs to come on live. We will do so. We hope you have a great evening, everyone, and stay safe. And remember, when thunder roars,